Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We just want to say a huge thank you to all of our new subscribers and all the views that we had gotten on our last video. It's been a crazy week, a great one.
Yeah, by far the most views that we've had on any of our videos yet.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate that. Not sure exactly what we did differently, but
Maybe because I added you.
Yeah, maybe because you added me. that was it.
Usually he does the down-home garden at his mom's,
Yeah.
and the frost has pretty much killed it. So I said, well, we still got this one, and I could use your help. I mean, he does most of the work around here anyway when it comes to planting and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, just to give you a little idea who we are, I'm Kathy, and that's Greg. Greg just retired last March, and this is our first full year of trying to do a garden, because in case you haven't noticed, groceries are expensive. So we thought we would try to grow our own.
Plus we like natural food, so
Yeah.
we figured that would be the best way to go about it, is do it ourselves.
Yeah, that way we know where it came from. And we got, a little bit of the yard, so enough to do it.
Trying to do it as naturally as possible, with as least amount of fertilizers and as least amount of any kind of pesticides or anything like that. So trying to stay as pure as we can.
Yeah, we have learned a lot this year. Our spring garden was a complete failure. However, I did start some tomatoes by seeds, so we ended up with 72 tomato plants
and tons of tomatoes.
I had to quickly learn how to can tomatoes. So now we've got a full stock of that. So, but our fall garden, what we're showing you here, is by far the best one yet. So I'm looking forward to putting what we have learned into the spring garden, and hopefully we can get it looking as good.
Yeah, it'll be better than what we've had before. So
yeah, so I'll give you a little bit of a tour. Decisions have been made, and also just want to give you a little idea. We filmed some of this yesterday when it was in the 70s and we were wearing shorts and it was beautiful. Today is only in the 50s. It's cold. I want to go back to yesterday. So, but we wanted to get a lot of stuff done in the yard yesterday while it was still pretty outside. And so today, and after I do this tour, we will be covering up what's left.
Yeah.
And because we're supposed to get frost tonight.
Supposed to get frost tonight. In fact, probably chance of frost the next 3 or 4 nights in a row.
Yeah. So anyway, well, give you an idea what's left. We'll start off with the strawberries. They still, they're strawberries. They're not going to do anything. I have decided not to, with the runners, not continue them on until like after it gets really cold, because I don't know how they'll do. So we'll keep them hooked on to their mother until then. But the greenstalks are beautiful. First year of having them, won't be my last. I like them. I'll stick with these 4, I think. Don't let him hear me say that. I've got these radishes, and then I got the carrots, and they seem to be doing well. I'm gonna give all of those sunflower seeds to the squirrels. The carrots looking fantastic. This one is actually getting even longer. I keep putting my finger in there. I did cut off a lot of lettuce and the Swiss chard and the mustard. This here is the mustard. I trimmed it back a lot and got some Swiss chard. I cut some of those. Got the lettuce down here, and probably getting ready to pull him. Got some of that lettuce. Got some of that Swiss chard. More lettuce. And my bok choy is trying to go to seed. Y'all see that? I did pick off some of the seeds to try to keep them going. So, yeah, see, they're going to seed. Click it off. But you notice, there's where the Napa cabbage were. Well, that's everything we picked from the garden. Got the Napa cabbage, and here is the Swiss chard, and in here lettuce. It's a gallon bag. That's a 2-gallon bag. Look at all this dill. It wouldn't fit in the 2-gallon bag, so I got that. And then we got mustard in this gallon, and then those are the little squash we picked off, and cut them up and see if they'll be edible. So, but that's a good bit of food right there. We got to cover the jalapenos. Might try to pick some of them. I don't think they're going to get any larger than this because of the cold. But over here, I think it's past time I trim up this dill and use my new dehydrator. So I'm going to be clipping some of those off, and I'll show you how much I get off of them. Well, that's what's left of the dill, so it'll grow back. Dill gone. And look at these. This one has been on the longest, and he just refuses to turn red. I need these to turn red. Or shall I just pick them and do some fried green tomatoes? I don't think I've ever had a fried green tomato, but these still got a lot of blooms on them. And on this one, we've got some little ones down there. A little one right there. And here's another one with the big tomatoes. I say big, not cherries. So, got a bunch of them on there. So we'll try to protect those tonight. And then got all of these. Every single one of our tomatoes were the volunteers. Those are the ones that I took the tomatoes and just dropped them on the ground. And this is what you got. Of course, we did kind of organize them, didn't we? Yeah. So, Greg put these up here. What he's going to do is, when we put the cover over it, that way it won't snag on here. So, try to protect them that way. The peppers, I did have a recommendation from a viewer that said I should put them in pots. And I was actually thinking about doing that, but then the more I thought about it, they've been nothing but bitter. I think I might just start over. I'm not sure why they're so bitter. I don't know. You see here from our last video, something's missing. That's one of the decisions. We took them all down, the ones that were there. Greg opened them up, so you'll see that, and you'll see what was in them. So, ew. Oh my gosh. Ew. Well, there's your vine borers.
Okay, because of what we found in that really ugly angel hair spaghetti squash, we are going to go ahead and start taking out these other spaghetti squash here. They do still have some on it. Bushes are looking kind of ragged. We are seeing a hole or two in some of these. Probably going to cut them open, and if we can find something usable out of them, we'll cook them. If not, then we'll just toss them. We are going to take them out today and try to till this dirt under, see if we can't get some of those bugs out of the soil, and till them up multiple times over the course of the winter before the spring planting. So try to get them out of here.
If anybody has any recommendations on how to keep the vine borers out, please drop them in the comments. We need all the help we can get. It's just gonna take those off. Yeah, see, they have all holes. Well, he cut them open, and yep, all of them were eaten up. Look at that vine borer. Kind of wonder if I should dig them out and feed them to the birds. But that's just kind of gross to dig my hand in there. Look at them. Oh well.
I'll even flip that back here, and that way the birds can find them.
Yeah. Time to take down the angel hair spaghetti squash. Alright. Sad moment. I hate to take these up. They were, you know, at the beginning, they were looking so good. And I was like, oh, we're going to get some spaghetti squash out of them. I had no idea the vine borers would be so bad. I thought they were supposed to be less in the winter, or fall.
That's not what my dad said.
But that's not what his dad said. He said they're worse in the fall. So,
At least for the squashes and cucumbers. I think for the tomatoes that was fine, and our tomatoes are fine.
yeah, our tomatoes are, they look better.
Much less bugs and stuff
Yeah.
than we had in the spring and
That's
summer.
for sure.
So, lesson learned. I don't know that we'll do squash again next fall. Maybe we will.
No, we'll do it in the spring because I still want spaghetti squash. I like spaghetti squash better than regular pasta. Seems
Well,
to stay with you a little bit longer.
I was definitely thinking that we would do them in the spring. This question was you did them in the spring and the fall.
Yeah. Probably not the fall.
No.
I mean, we did get a late start though.
Yeah, but I don't know if that would have had any impact on
Yeah.
the bugs.
But sunflowers are looking good. And this one's still, he's about ready to bloom. Look at there. Sunflower in December. But got the cabbages are looking good. I probably need to put some more water on that because there was 2 of them together, and then we were supposed to have gotten rain last night, but we only got maybe about 1/10 of an inch, didn't you say?
I wouldn't say any more than that.
Yeah. So they're just, these are all on the struggle bus. Those were the Brussels sprouts. Those, what were those again?
Broccoli.
Broccoli, that's it. He's trying to hang on. And we got those cabbages right there. Look at my collards. They're still looking good. Still growing. Still growing. I'm gonna have me some collards for New Year's. So, but just want to give you an idea. That there is a bottle brush. And that's one too. And I had bought those off the clearance aisle at Lowe's a couple of years ago. And they actually got about 6 feet tall, and then the weekend before Christmas last year we had 4 days of a very hard freeze and they turned brown. We thought they were dead, so someone recommended that we just trim the very bottom, and if you see any green coming up, it's not dead. Well, that's what's coming up. I mean, it was, we had it level, so that's all fresh growth. So hopefully we won't get such a hard freeze. And those are my zinnias. They're probably gonna be dead after this week. I did go in and I took all of the dead ones off. He's about ready. See, something like this. And what I do is I clip them and then I let them dry out, and I'm gonna have plenty of zinnias next year. And look at these flowers. They are so pretty. And then these. I mean, such pretty flowers. And they're getting ready to bloom some more. And those are the ones that had bloomed. And I'm thinking it's about time maybe to save them for seeds. I don't know. Whew. The sun's starting to set. And got more tomatoes. More tomatoes. And that one there, that is off of the knuckle that I picked. And he is, how tall you think?
8, 9 feet.
8 or 9 feet. Yeah.
I can barely reach the top.
Yeah.
If I stand on the raised bed.
Yeah. So we got sunflowers. Looks like he's in the process of wanting to bloom. He's getting ready to bloom. And we got all these tomatoes here. Let me get up in the shade again. As you see, they're all gone. All gone. The vine borers just, we're eating them up. So, but I got 2 spaghetti squash off of the bunch.
We are getting ready to cut our spaghetti squash, the big one. Looks like it's right. It's the first time I've grown them, so I'm not exactly sure, but it looks like what we saw in the store yesterday. So I'd say it's probably right.
It's funny how we're going by things in the store.
Yeah, we're going in the store for other things, but you kind of look at what you're doing when you do go in the store. So, but anyway, want to cut it off. We're going to cut it off and cut it open to see how it looks, because we have seen some of the vine borers around, and I think it's even got a hole in this one.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I think I found a hole on the other side of it, so go ahead and cut it.
Look out, hand.
Yeah, please don't cut your hand off.
That would be bad.
I already had to take you to the doctor for sticking a fishing hook in your toe.
Yeah. But that was years ago, at least 2.
That what? 2. Oh, please let this one be good. This is the one I was counting on.
So, now where were you saying you saw a hole?
There.
Here?
Oh, no. Is that a hole?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
That's the one that I was
That's the one. No. It looks like it's a healed up hole, though. So, we'll cut it.
Up and see.
Cut it and see. Let's get the other one as well.
Go ahead and get the other one.
It's hiding in there pretty good.
He was resting on.
Same. It's got a little bit of a hole here and here.
It's on the bottom of it.
And here. Anyway, we're going to cut them open, see what they look like.
Yeah. Did find out that you could.
That is the only 2 that made it to full size.
Yeah.
The others, they got really bad while they were still small. Okay, let's see if I can do this without cutting.
Yeah, because you know how hard they are to cut open.
Yeah, I know. Might have to put it on the concrete.
Sounds good
don't
to
see
me.
where anything made it all the way through.
No.
So,
No, that was just a little piece. No, looks good right there.
okay.
So I'll
So
clean out the seeds and
we'll clean out the seeds, see what we see at that point.
you can do the other one.
Let's cut the other one now. And like I said, we are going to go ahead and cook them, and then we'll probably end up putting them just in the freezer because we're not ready to eat them today.
The plant when and where. I like to try to go against. Wow, I think it might be right. Yeah, look at the seeds on those.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just sent me a big one like this one. I think this one just took all the energy. Well, we're going to cook those up and see how they are.
Okay. We end up having 5 of these tomato holders, whatever.
Yeah.
Those cages. For this one plant. It just grew so much.
Yeah.
Spread the vines. So
Just
much.
all over the place.
Yeah. Heavy vines too.
Yeah.
I told her a couple before she started filming me.
Yeah, the bad thing is it still looks pretty healthy besides some of the leaves where the frost and everything has gotten on them, but you can see the frost on that. So, but other than that, I mean, they look pretty healthy. It's just, hey, but we got 2 spaghetti squash off of it, so I call that a win. All I was wanting was at least one.
And now she's
So
got 2.
now I got 2. I sure didn't think it was going to be from this plant because he was on the struggle bus at the beginning.
Yep.
So, but we'll definitely grow them again. I need more room for them though.
Yeah. No, the angel hair ones didn't get that big.
No,
The vines weren't that spread out.
but they were looking good at the beginning.
Yeah.
Pretty full, and then all of a sudden, I think the vine borers just started attacking them.
Oh, correction. I used 6.
Yes, 6. So look at all those tomato cases that we had to use to hold this thing up because I was trying to keep it off the ground.
Yep.
So I wish this thing would zoom in. I got 2 chickadees right over there. They keep coming. Oh, there's a titmouse. I need to set up a camera close to them. Oh, there goes one of the squashes.
Sad day to pull up your plant.
Yes, very sad day.
Yeah, but
I
think
did.
Sometimes you're guilty of leaving them too long.
Yeah. And I did pick off the squashes that were small. You can still cook them up. So the ones I saved, they don't have any vine borers in them, or it doesn't appear. I didn't see any holes in them. So,
Okay.
yep.
Already bad.
Bad.
Already got one in there.
Yep.
So we made the right choice.
Yeah, we did. I mean, they're just attacking everything. I wonder if there's something I could put in
We're
this.
just
Look at the
fooling
roots.
ourselves.
A nice root system. I wonder if there's anything I could put in the dirt to try to help those. I don't know. I need to start doing some research on
Some
that.
gas in there.
Yeah.
That'll kill everything else. You know.
His answer to everything, just pour gas on it.
And again, what we're going to do, I did some yesterday. We pulled up 2 squash plants. I tilled that up, just dug it up with my hoe, trying to turn that dirt, try to get whatever bugs may be in the soil, expose them to the cold, and we'll continue to do that through the winter and see if we can't freeze them out.
Yeah,
So,
gotta do something.
all right.
This sunflower I guess when we had covered it up, or covered this area up, it bent there. Well, you see he's kind of going up to the sun, and it looks like he's trying to get something going. See him, he's trying to avoid getting in my video. It's our video now. But these, Greg did put the slats in there so that way we can cover them up. Plus they're starting to get kind of top heavy. Oh, that one's getting tomatoes. Yeah, they've all have a lot of blooms on them. Yeah, it's cherry tomatoes.
I don't think so.
I think it is.
I think it's full sizes.
See, that's the only thing about volunteers. You don't know what they are when you get a mixture of both of them.
Not until it gets big enough.
I just want to show you guys those two big Napa cabbages that was growing in our green stalk that we picked. I decided to make kimchi. Look at there. That is, both of them equaled up to a little over 2 pounds. And that's all I got. It's amazing how it went down. So now, this is the first time I made kimchi. Fingers crossed it turns out. It's been a full day, so we'll see. But anyway, is there anything you want to say?
No. Appreciate everybody tuning in and watching, and appreciate all the new subscribers. I think we doubled ourselves in about a week here.
Yeah, crazy.
So that's great.
Yeah. So we're glad you guys are following our journey on learning how to garden, and also other things we will be adding on to the channel. Things we like to do on the side. In the wintertime, we like to go in the woods, so we'll probably we've got a couple of things that we're wanting to do and look for, kind of go on a exploration. I guess you could say. And so, but then, you know, when the weather will straighten up, we could get out on our boat. We won't even talk about that. I haven't been able to fish in months. It's been terrible. So anyway, you guys have a good one. Have a good week, and we will see you next week unless we come up with an adventure between them. Bye.
Bye.